Hi everyone and welcome to Classic Gamer 74. I am your host, Anthony Ventrilo, and I am Algonquin E. Gator, also known as Al E. Gator. And today we're going to talk about the game Adventure, continuing on with our Best of the 2600 series. Alright, Adventure is one of the most famous Atari 2600 games and probably the first console video game to contain an Easter egg. By placing certain objects in a certain place in the game, the programmer's name is revealed on the screen. And here is that Easter egg from the game. Many of you are familiar with this from the film Ready Player One. Now, the reason that Warren Robinett put this in the game was because at that time, Atari did not like to give credit to the game's programmers, which is the main reason why several of the programmers left to start Activision. But he found a way around it, so since they couldn't exactly put his name on the box or in the instruction manual, he had it hidden in the game. In order to unlock the Easter egg, you have to go through several different processes and set the game on the higher levels in order to do it. And if you want to find out how to do it, look around on the internet to figure it out yourself. You know why that is, don't you? Why? Because you never figured out how to do it. He's right. Al, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone how the game works? Alright then. An evil magician has stolen the enchanted chalice and has hidden it somewhere in the kingdom. The object of the game is to rescue the enchanted chalice from where it place it inside the golden castle where it belongs. It is no easy task, as the evil magician has created 3 dragons to hinder you in your quest for the golden chalice. I wonder if I'm related to them. Oh yeah, isn't that true? Alligators and dragons are related? Yep, it sure is. Let me continue. There is Yorgel, the yellow dragon, who is just plain mean. There is Grundle, the green dragon, who is mean and ferocious. And there is Rindle, the red dragon, who is the most ferocious of all. Rindle is also the fastest dragon and is the most difficult to outmaneuver. I'll be darned. There are 3 castles in the kingdom: the White Castle, the Black Castle, and the Golden Castle. Each castle has a gate over the entrance. The gate can be opened with the corresponding colored key. Inside each castle are rooms, or dungeons, depending on which skill level you are playing. The castles are separated by rooms, pathways, and labyrinths. Common to all the skill levels is the blue labyrinth, through which you must find your way to the Black Castle. Skill levels 2 and 3 have a more complicated kingdom. Alright, you ready to get started? You know it. Let's play this there game and we gon' beat it, by gumbo. Alright, let's ready? Ready. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. First thing, let's head over and grab that key and get in the castle. Alright, we don't need the key no more, so let's drop and pick up the sword. Hope there's a dragon. Ooh, got him. 1 hit and we killed him. Nice job. Now we gotta find the key, the black key. Nope, not that way. Oh, man. Them dragons may be ferocious, but it doesn't take much to kill them. Don't forget we are on level 1, so, I mean, it might be a little more difficult on the higher levels. Yeah, I got a feeling it is. Everything in this game is more difficult on levels 2 and 3. Alright, so here's the blue maze we learned about in the instruction book, so we got to find our way through it. Okay, through the bridge. Do you know you can actually pick up that bridge and move it? No way, you got to be kidding. No, I'm serious. In 2 and 3 you need to. There's that magnet. There's the chalice. Grab it. I'm trying. You left it in the other room. Well, let me get rid of this magnet. I mean, you can only carry 1 item at a time, so. What are you doing with that magnet? I don't know. Alright, drop the key. Now get the chalice. Now comes the fun part. Can we find our way back? You really got the butterfingers today, I tell you what. Oh, whatever. Now comes the fun part, trying to find our way out of the maze. Almost there. Wrong turn. Oh, there we are. And we did it. As the game became very popular pretty much right away and ended up selling 1 million copies, Atari decided they wanted to make a sequel. So you can see from this advertisement that they did have plans to make an Adventure 2. You said they had plans. I take it they never did make the game? Well, they did technically make another adventure game, but they didn't call it Adventure 2. Well, what did they call it? Well, it became the Sword Quest series, which, of course, was not as well received as the adventure games, even though they had that big contest. People still preferred Adventure much more than they preferred Sword Quest. I mean, if you look at the ratings, Sword Quest gets about a 55%, and Adventure gets an 84% rating. Now, because fans didn't really like the Sword Quest series as much, and they really longed for a true Adventure 2, many of them created different hacks and homebrews based on the adventure game. So let's check out just a couple of those created by some of the fans. And of course, if you want to get these yourself, you know where to go. AtariAge.com. Yep. So let's get started. Alright, here is an Adventure 2 hack, so let's check it out. Starts off kind of similar to the original game. Pain getting that door open, at least that hasn't changed. Alright, so it's like, alright, get our sword and wander around this castle, I guess. Alright, so we're wandering around, seeing what we can see. Got the sword. I take it it's pretty much similar to the other one. It looks like it. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, they got me. Alright, this one is called the Adventure Black hack. He basically just made the background of the game black, I guess so it's easier to see. As you can see, it's pretty much the same game for the most part. Alright, this hack is called Adventure Country. I really like this one because it feels like, you know, you're wandering around some ancient ruins on the same quest. And the dragons look pretty cool in this one. So, although in this one, my only complaint with this one is it's really hard to find a sword. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to fight a dragon with a key. Well, you never know. I mean, just stick it in his eye or something. Well, I don't think you can do that. There's like a body of water, like a old building. I like that. The trees, you know, that's. Oh, there's a dragon. I think he stopped quiet for a moment there when you stuck him with the key. Ow. No, I don't think so. Ah, I found the sword. Come and get me now. Ah. Alright, this next hack is called Adventure Black Dragonfire Dragon. You can kind of see how it's similar to the other one in which the screen is black. Again, makes it a little bit easier to see. And the dragons are pretty neat looking in this one. Look at that. That's a cool looking dragon. Get it. Put down the key and get the sword. He ain't dead yet. Help! Ah, there he goes. Get him. Right, now you can get the key. I tell you. And the final one today is called Adventure Extreme. Okay, so start off as usual. A lot of these are quite similar. Well, they're hacks mostly. I mean, a lot of these aren't true sequels. You know, got him. You know, these aren't homebrews. These are, you know, technically just hacks. So it's like Adventure Reimagined. Wonder why he got a number 4 on him for. I don't know. It's the 4th one he made, I guess. Well, so far, this is just like the other ones. I'm not too impressed. Why do you always do that? I don't know. I get discombobulated sometimes. Oh, check that thing out. What is it? What the heck did you just do? I don't know. Well, drop it. Oh, drop it. Oh, good. Now you lost him in the wall. Congratulations. Now, there are some that will argue that the game Quest for Rings, which was a board game, a video game hybrid for the Odyssey 2, was actually the first fantasy adventure game. That, however, is incorrect because Adventure, the game we're reviewing today, actually came out almost 3 years earlier. Now, how was that Quest for Rings game? Oh, it was great, and we're going to do a review of that in a later episode. Now, me personally, I have to say that Adventure is in my top 10 all-time favorite games. But then again, I like anything fantasy. Yeah, didn't you write a series of fantasy books? I sure did. They're called The Willow Arboretum. You can find those at Amazon.com. There are 5 individual books and an anthology with all 5 books together with some extras. So check it out. Go to Amazon.com and look for The Willow Arboretum. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that little bell icon down there so that you'll be notified when I put out new videos, because I try to release them about every 3 or 4 days. Well, this is Anthony Ventrilo, and I'm Alligator, and we'd like to thank all of you for stopping by. We'd like to thank you for the subscribers, and for the likes, and for the positive feedback we've been receiving from our fans. Please don't forget to tell your friends and colleagues and anyone else that you feel would enjoy our videos. If you have any comments about games or subject matter or anything else that you think that would help improve this channel, let us know in the comment section below. Well, until next time, this is Anthony Ventrilo and Alligator, and we will see you next time. Until then, have a blessed day. Goodbye.